On June 16, 2024, I decided to ask my best friend in the whole world if they would spend the rest of their life with me. She said yes. And on January 10th, 2025, we would be married. Some people say we went too fast. And my response to them is when you know, you know. Not acting immediately would only cause unnecessary heartache and trouble. I've spent most of my life looking for my person. I had a high school coach once say, never waste your money or time on someone else's wife. Unfortunately, for my heart, young me was never an attentive listener, and I still am working on that ability. I've wasted countless dollars and time on other people's wives, even if I never fooled around with someone's actual wife. I've drunk rivers of alcohol and inhaled my fair share of intoxicants, legally or otherwise less than legal. This has caused my memory to be patchy at best. To preserve my memories of the beautiful princess who sewed a broken marine's heart together for myself and for our future children, I've made my memories digital. I preserve this to never forget the warmth that I first felt when my heart finally beat whole again at her very touch. It all started when I was born. Okay, maybe not that far back, but our fairy tale does begin in 2022. After leaving the United States Marine Corps, I first lived with my parents. I spent a week there after a road trip with my father. It started at Camp Pendleton North, California, and ended in Winona, Minnesota. Christmas Day, 2022, my brother, his son Ivan, and I drove to Marshfield, Wisconsin. You've heard the saying that fish and family stink after 3 days. Well, after 3 months of trying to understand my new world, my brother and his wife were sick of me lounging around. They suggested I get a job, or I would need to find a new residence. Unsure of how to act outside of the military, I ended up applying at a local roundy's store. Pick and Save Marshfield, Wisconsin location would be where I'd find my human. I did not know it yet. Before the proposal, before the relationship, before everything, we were coworkers and friends. Day one was the most difficult for me. I did not know what to do, where to go, and who I was to report to. When I finally got my head dislodged from the sand of confusion, I was told I was going to learn cashiering. I was told to meet with a customer service representative named Sarah. Sarah had been with the company for about 3 years at the time. She knew how to solve every problem and answered every question I could possibly think of asking. She was also there when I would mess up, and as her trainer, it would be her responsibility to fix my mistakes. Thankfully, they were to a minimum. Well, at least major ones. Her no-nonsense attitude and kindness made it very easy for me to talk to her, and I started looking forward to working with her. I was making my first friend. She was, and is, unashamed of being herself. Work felt more like hanging out with a friend rather than a job. One day, she admitted that she had feelings for me. I was an idiot, my heart attached to dead relationships, old flings, and first loves, and it was torn to pieces. I gently crushed her heart and told her I didn't feel the same. I foolishly still held on to the hope that one person who had used me for years would be willing to even entertain the idea of a date, and was worried I might miss that opportunity. Then she left. She started another job, and every shift without her felt like an eternity, and once again, it felt like a job. After months of hollow shifts filling my days, she returned to our wage slave job. Every shift I could, I would work with her. The cold days of empty loneliness turned to warmth and hope. I finally grew one singular brain cell. For once in my life, had a good idea. I told myself, why haven't I taken up her offer? Just one date. It wouldn't hurt me, and the worst thing she could say is no. January 16th, 2024, at Mojo's in downtown Marshfield, Sarah would begin stitching my broken heart together, and she has not stopped since. I love you, Sarah. I said I wouldn't leave, and I never did.